used to be that if you were young and interested in politics, you were asked to knock on doors, register voters, and then hide in your dorm room until the next election. Young people were asked for their blood and their sweat and their tears, but not their ideas. We, as young people, knew that we were capable of so much more. So we started Roosevelt. Roosevelt members are going out into their communities and identifying challenges facing their campus, their local community, their state, then writing unique student-generated policy solutions to solve them.
We really want to provide a comprehensive vision of New York from multiple perspectives.
The New York City Blueprint is really just trying to pull together all of the great ideas, all of the great policies, all of the great projects that are already happening all around the city and consolidating them into one.
So I figured City College is in a diverse neighborhood. Harlem's been changing, and as much as it's improved from the recent years, it still has problems, and we want to really use City College, being that it's the institution that everyone looks to in Harlem, to use their resources to help the community.
There are things like Plan YC that are out there that are great plans set out by the mayor's office, but it's only taking into account one administration's agenda. What we really want to do is aggregate voices from all 5 boroughs of New York City and make sure that we're taking into account community members, community activists, nonprofits, people who are already doing work, and then add in the student voice and make sure that we involve ourselves in the process.
If you don't take students and then community people into account, then you don't really understand what the problems are. Students can say one thing. I mean, we talk from our perspective in school and from what we see around the news and what happens in our communities. So we have a good perspective, but community organizations that have been dedicated to doing something years around, if we don't take their information into account and if we don't ask them to help us out, then we're really not addressing the problem at all.
The point really is to highlight what's already working and what we're all working towards. What we're hoping to do is get everyone in the room, you know, eat some good food, talk some story, and have conversations about what they're passionate about and why they think what they're doing works, and really trade visions and hopefully create one larger vision that we can all work towards together.
What we want the blueprint to look like is all 6 policy centers with data, both quantitative and qualitative, from each of these community conversations that we hold with the 2040 programming, but sort of synthesize it into sort of a general policy that could come out from work that's being done by our nonprofit partners in this project. And then eventually what we would like to be able to have is a book, essentially, that we could hand to legislators and lawmakers and see if we can get any of this policy implemented.